Hello, everyone. I'm James, and you're watching the Throwback Afternoon. Okay, guys, on today's video, we're doing actually a taste test. We got Memorial Day coming up, so I decided I would do kind of a fun taste test. It's going to be kind of a double loaded kind of thing. I'm going to be trying different kinds of sauces, mostly hot sauce, a little bit of barbecue sauce. It's Memorial Day weekend, and specifically all of these I got today were $1, and all of these come straight from Walmart. They have a big, I guess, display in the grocery section where they have a bunch of these different $1 hot sauce bottles, and they've even got mustard, barbecue sauce, different types of sauces that you might want to try or sample or test, or even for like travel purposes, like travel size. And they had a bunch of them on there that I've never had before. Some of these brands I've had, but never these particular flavors or sauces. So decided I would try them for you today and kind of just give my thoughts, rankings, ratings. I have 7 different sauces to try, of varying different flavors, heats, all kinds of stuff. So I also have to taste test with today some chicken taquitos. Yes, I burnt them a little on the edges, but that's okay. They'll still taste good enough for sauce. Let's go over the lineup, shall we? Okay, first up is Louisiana brand hot sauce, but this one is, if it'll focus for you there, the hotter, you can see there. There's a little bottle there. Next up, we have 2 different Japanese barbecue sauces. We have the sweet honey. That light's glaring there. I'm trying to get it to where it'll. There we go. There's a better focus. Sweet honey Japanese barbecue sauce. And we have the hella hot Japanese barbecue sauce. We also have Bourbon Peach Barbecue by Kinder's Wing Sauce. We have 2 different Frank's Red Hot Squeeze sauces. So this one is a burger sauce. We also have the Creamy Buffalo. Ooh, spin around. There we go. And lastly, we have one called Lola's Fine Hot Sauce Family Recipe Original. Without further ado, let's get into our first sauce. So I've been trying to think about how I'm going to do this, and I'm basically just going to open. So we got the Louisiana. This is the hotter sauce. Oh, that cayenne. It smelled like something. Oh, it's so liquidy too. This is going to be messy. And I didn't wear a bib. Okay, so my idea, which is not going to go well, is so you guys can see and know that I'm not faking this. I'm going to try to pour some of this onto the thing here. Oh, yep, that just bottoms up. That one went straight to the tongue. Straight to the tongue. Wow. Flavor-wise, though, it's really good. But holy cow, for just that little drizzle I did on there, I don't know why I started with that one. My taste buds will be gone. We just dive right into Japanese barbecue. This is sweet honey, so maybe this will help temper down some of that. Oh, and it's got like a little sealed. It's got a little fresh seal. Okay. So now, my new idea, 2 new ideas for trying to do this. I'm going to do it on this end, so it's just going down into the actual thing. Also, I have a towel now. I do have a somewhat bib. But there's the sweet honey. There we go. I quite like that. I'm going to try just a little more of that. That was quite refreshing after the hot one. Of course, we also have hell of a hot next, so it's going to come and go in waves. But that was pretty good. I really like the Japanese barbecue sauces. I just recently had the original Japanese barbecue sauce, and it's got a very soy sauce teriyaki type flavor, like base, and so I really enjoy it. And with the sweet honey, that is what you get. You get a teriyaki sauce, but with almost a honey flavor, like a sweeter flavor, which is delicious. I could see it being good with some rice, make like some sticky rice and put that on there. Delicious. It was delicious even with just a little chicken taquito roll. Let's move on to the next hot one. Okay, got a little bit of chicken roll left. Let's see if we can spread some hella hot in here. There we go. You see it there? Oop. Ooh. Well, that is sharp. It's not. Ooh. It's not as hot. I mean, there's a little bit of a subtle heat coming in now. It's not as aggressively hot as the hotter Louisiana hot sauce. So, this one, whereas in the other Japanese barbecue sauce had a sweet teriyaki, this almost has a more smoky. It's got a tart. So, like, okay, continuing the video, I'm kind of surprised so far. There's not really been any misses for me. These have a convenient little, but I don't know if they're actually already pre-opened. I may have to open them and then put the lid back on there. Yeah. So this is the wing sauce and dip bourbon peach barbecue. Sounds good. I like peach. Here's this. Okay, so oh yeah, there we go. There's a good splatter. So peach and mango with like a habanero or with like a red chili kind of flavor, like a heat. It gives you that sweetness with heat. It's a sweet heat combo. This is more of a sweet and smoky because it's the bourbon and peach and barbecue sauce, which I could see working really well. Like that would be good on like a pulled pork sandwich or even some brisket. If I would have chose pork as my base instead of chicken, that would be great. As a chicken wing sauce and dip, or for like a chicken taquito, personally, I didn't like that flavor combo. I didn't think that went well together at all. That was the first one that I was kind of, but again, the sauce itself's not terrible. It's just not for my delivery method of choice, which, you know, again, take that as you will. But based on how I'm trying it today, that's the lowest so far. I'll give my full rankings and ratings at the end. Next up, we have the Frank's Red Hot Squeeze Burger Sauce. And again, we could run into a similar situation where this may not be so best suited on something like this. I'm going to try the long angle. Boy, this one. There we go. Good dollop on there. That's good. I really like that. I love this. Wow. Deep cut story time. I know y'all love it and hate it here. Deep cut story time, but I'll make it quick. Applebee's used to have these things called cheeseburger egg rolls. And it was like a taquito cheeseburger. There was like an egg roll, but it had like cheese, meat, and like onions and stuff. wrapped up into like an egg roll thing, deep fried, where they're nice and crispy. They like, cut them with that weird little diagonal slope thing that Applebee's does with their egg rolls. And they sold it with this sauce, which was basically like a ketchup, mustard, mayo kind of mixed together, like a Big Mac-y type sauce. And it was our favorite appetizer. Honestly, it's one of my favorite things at Applebee's. They discontinued it. For whatever reason, at least ours down here doesn't sell those anymore. At least they haven't for years. We've been really sad about it. This tastes just like that sauce. Actually, this kind of tastes like that sauce and the egg rolls together. It's got the burger taste to it, but it also has that Big Mac-y sauce. This is good. Go out and get you a bottle of this. This might be the best one, and I'm just flavor-wise. Next up is Frank's Red Hot Squeeze Creamy Buffalo. The Buffalo. Let me tear one of these up. Okay, here we go. The Buffalo. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight? Come out tonight. Come out tonight. Oh, there it is. A little more. Always will get it nice and flavorful, y'all. There. It's not bad. It's not my favorite type of buffalo I've ever had. It's a mild buffalo, creamy buffalo sauce. It's not great, but it's not terrible. It tastes good. I don't know really how to explain it. There's a weird aftertaste that I'm not super fond of. And I don't know what that is, but you know, I mean, it's all right. Compared, it had to follow the burger sauce, so in its defense. Let's move on to the next one. So finally, we've arrived at our finale, which is Lola's Fine Hot Sauce Family Recipe Original. Never heard of this brand. It says bold with a kick. It's only got a heat scale of 1. I'm curious. It's vegan and gluten-free. I'm just curious about more information about this company because I've never heard of this hot sauce brand. And I love hot sauce. And without further ado, let's try Lola's hot sauce. This is my grandma's name on my mother's side. So let's see how it... Oh, whoa. Okay, there we go. Came out a lot quicker. I'm going to try another dab of that too. That tastes... Huh. I don't know how to explain it. But I'm going to finish this last little chicken bite off here. If I can. The hot sauce comes out slow and then fast all at once. I'm a little speechless, which for me doesn't happen very often. This hot sauce, it's weird for me having never had this. I feel like a really emotional connection to it. I mean, red jalapeno peppers, distilled vinegar, lime, water, garlic, salt, orange habanero peppers. Something about this hot sauce, and I can't explain it. It almost has like an Italian-y taste to it. It tastes like an Italian hot sauce. Almost like you took like an Italian marinara, homemade or fresh or Italian restaurant, like really good marinara sauce or red kind of top sauce, tomato sauce, and added the peppers in there. But it has a very, and I don't know if it's just the garlicky or what, but it does feel very Italian-y to me. And as someone who, Italian is my favorite type of cuisine, There's like little stuff. As Italian is my favorite type of cuisine, and also I worked in an Italian restaurant for years. It's the first job I ever worked, actually. Fresh out of high school, was working in an Italian restaurant. And so, even though it wasn't like a big fancy Italian restaurant, wasn't real, nothing major, but the smells and working with it meant a lot to me. So, that sauce just really, I don't know, something about it. It just tastes, the flavor, it had a mild heat. Like I said, it's a very mild heat. But it was just enough of a kick with a very, very good flavor that it's going to be my number one for tonight. That's my number one, as well as hot sauce. Set it up here. Now I've got to do the rest of the ranking. I'm going to go straight in. Number 2 will be Frank's Red Hot Burger, because that's also nostalgic for me, as I mentioned in the story, and also just tasted good. Third, I think, is going to be the Louisiana hot sauce hotter, even though it was a real opener because it opened every nostril and pour in me to start with that one. And one dab, my mouth still feeling tingles. But the flavor was good, and it is what it said it was going to be. Next up is going to be the Japanese barbecue sauces. I'm going to actually put the honey just a little bit above the Hella Hot. So, be the honey in 4th place, Hella Hot in 5th. Then finally, I'm going to finish up with 6 will be the Buffalo, Frank's Red Hot Buffalo. And in 7th is the Kinder Bourbon Peach Barbecue. So there you have it. Yeah, there's a hot sauce taste test. Here's some great sauces. You can go down to Walmart for $1 a piece. They had a bunch more. Maybe I'll do a part 2 if you guys like this and want to see me try some more sauces from that section, or even big bottles of hot sauces of different flavors or varieties. Let me know. Let me know in the comments if you've had these, what your favorite, or just what your favorite hot sauce in general is, or favorite sauce, basically. And I'm going to be doing some more videos here for you. Have a happy Memorial Day weekend. And I will see you guys in the next one. Keep it tuned here on the Throwback Afternoon.